it's Lindsay here with Pilates On Demand. Today we are going to hit an express mat Pilates workout. So this is your workout when you are crunched on time, but you want a nice solid flow. So I know you're short on time, we're gonna get right into it. No equipment, let's get on it. So we'll be kneeling on the left knee, right leg extends to the right, line your foot and your knee up. Reach your arms out to a T and grow tall through that spine. Place your right hand on your right thigh and stretch up and out of your hips, reaching that left arm overhead. Go ahead, try to keep your head back in space, and then use your waist, roll all the way up. We'll take it over to the other side. Legs and hips stay still. Left hand underneath the shoulder, right arm reaches up and out of the body. Good, using the waistline, exhale to lift. Inhale, side bend to the right. Good. Exhale, coming through center. Inhale, side bending to the left. Good. Try to keep the low back long. One more each way. Inhale, big stretch over to the right. Exhale, close the rib cage. Inhale, big side bend over to the left. Good, and then coming all the way up, we're going to take this right leg and turn the knee out. So the right knee and toes point to the right wall. Hips are level, so you might have to sink that right hip down and bring the hands behind the head. This will be our spine twist. So we're in a difficult position for the legs. Stabilize the legs, don't let them move. As you exhale, rotate your chest to the left. Inhale, center. So it's pretty small. We're looking for that movement right in the middle of the core. As you twist, you want to imagine you've got a big bowl of soup or a glass of wine on that right thigh, and you don't want it to spill. You don't even want it to look like it's moving around. Breathe out to rotate. Breathe in as you come to center. Good, lift really tall, send the tailbone to the floor. Let's find two more. Twist through the midline. Come back to center. It should feel like that wringing out a towel sensation in your waist. Last one right here. Exhale to twist. Inhale, coming to center. Now place your right foot in line with your right knee. So we're in a lunge position, knee over heel. We're adding on, this is our saw. So now twist right without the hips moving. Lift up and then dive your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Then undive and center the spine. Okay, so it's twist and then a flex. So we turn the chest to the right. Then lift through your navel, pull your chest over your waistline, round the spine as you draw the left hip back in space. Then unround and unwind. Try to keep your pelvis level. So from right to left hip bone, one line. Let's go for three more. Exhale, twist. Big lift through the spine, dive over. Good, undive, untwist. Last two, rotate, lift, dive, unwind, untwist. Last one, twist, scoop to dive, navel up, undive, unwind. Okay, coming into side kicks, we're going to extend that right leg where it started, reach the arms out to a T, place the left hand underneath your shoulder and the right hand behind your head. Floating that left leg, that right leg up to hip height, and flex the foot. Without the upper body moving, sweep it forward, point the toe, we sweep it back. Staying at the same level. Flex forward, and point back. Good. Gently push your head back into your hand. Trying to keep a line in the spine. Yeah, and then I'm trying to keep my supporting hip right above the knee. So there's not too much weight in that left palm. Good work, guys. Breathe in as you go forward and flex. Breathe out as you pull back through the hamstring. Nice job. Let's relax where we can. We've got three more. For three. Think of stretching that right leg out of the body. For two. Last one. Sweep it forward and sweep it back. Come in line at the hip. Float it down. We're taking this whole flow to the other side. So we'll be kneeling over on this right knee and extend the left leg out to the left. So the foot and the knee line up. Arms come to a T, lengthen up through that chest, and bring the left hand to the left thigh as you reach the right arm away from that right knee. And when you open up through those right intercostals. Exhale, close the core, come through center. Plant the right hand underneath the shoulder. Left arm stretches all the way overhead. Using your exhale to lift, to use the core to support the back, coming through center. Stretching it over to the left. Good, bring your head and your chest back. And if you want more flexibility, top arm further back behind that top ear. Sway it over to the right. Breathe in, stretch your left arm, left foot apart. Last time each way. Stretch up and over to the left. Using the core through center, stretch up and over to the right. Nice work. Draw yourself all the way up. Turn the left toes and knee out. So the toes and knee point to the left wall and drop this left hip crease down. Scoop that left glute underneath you. Hands behind the head. There's your wine glass. It's full, don't spill it. Exhale, twist right here through your waist, but not your hips. Turn, turn, turn to the right, and then inhale back through center. Did you spill the wine? Exhale, turn your head and your chest. Now remember, the head follows. We're really focusing on the center of the chest moving us. So this isn't what we want, right? We want it to be from the waist, and the head comes along for the ride. 3 more. Breathe out, turn. Breathe in, center. Good, so your hips are resisting the twist. Last one, lift a little taller, rotate, and come back through center. Okay, let's take it into our lunge. So right knee underneath hip, left heel underneath knee. And notice if this left hip is hiking up. Drop the outer hip down. Hands come behind the head. We twist and then we flex the spine. So twist left without the hips moving. Then lift taller and dive. Your right elbow outside of the left thigh. Get the navel up, up, up. Then undive and unwind. So I'm creating a big C curve. Exhale to twist. Lift and dive. You should feel a stretch in that right shoulder blade. Undive, untwist. Good, draw those inner thighs together. Rotate. Dive over. Undive. Untwist. Let's find 2 more. Twisting to the left. Pull up through your center. Like you don't want to touch your thigh. Lift your core away from that left thigh. Undive. And center. Last one. We rotate. Scoop up and over, but keep those shoulders soft. Undive. And untwist. Good work. So back to that starting position. We're kneeling on the right knee. Left foot extends long in line with that right knee. And bring that right hand underneath the shoulder, left hand behind the head. Leaning that head back. Lift the navel and lift that left leg up. Let's flex as we go to the front and point as we draw it back. I'm just clearing the wine. Flex front, point back. Okay, we're trying to really hug our supporting hip in. So not too much weight in the right palm. Find length through the neck. Good, and keep stability in your torso. So it's not moving around. Woo, this side is working. Okay, let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Reach the leg out of the body. Create those long, lean muscles. 3 more. Let's try to keep it lifted at hip height for 3. Good. Turn your bottom waistline to the ceiling. And 2. Awesome work. Flex it forward. And point it back. Bring it in line with the hip. Float it down. Okay, we're taking this into a push-up extension move. So find a high plank for me. Hands underneath the shoulders. Nice and narrow, fingers point straight forward. So find a strong foundation. Legs are working here. As you bend your elbows, lower to your belly, but don't rest your chest. We're gonna be straight into extension. So here we go, narrow bend of the elbows. Keep your chest up. Lay the belly down, float the thighs. Heart comes high, reach the arms back. Palms face in. With your arms staying completely straight, see if you can touch your hands, but don't try to bend the elbows. So only as straight as you can. You should feel those triceps fire up. Then plant the hands underneath the shoulders or next to the ribs. Lift the front of the shoulder off the ground, tuck your toes, exhale, plank. Okay, we're gonna do that again. So keep that collarbone open, bend the elbows super close to the body. We lower down, keep the chest up, float everything, reach the toes back, reach the arms back, palms in, see if you can touch your palms. Good work. Okay, tuck the toes, plant the hands next to the ribs. Don't round those shoulders, we drive it up. 3 more. We take it down. Create length in the low back, float everything up, see if you can high five your hands. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, lift your navel. Drive it up. Good, 2 more. So this is going to work our chest and our back. So this is pretty much a full body move right here. Last one. Take it all the way down. Find a big extension, open the heart. Maybe those hands clap. Then plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the belly, all the way up. Good work. We're coming to lay on our backs now. We will start with a straight leg bicycle. So bring the hands behind the head, relax the head in the palms, and lift your shoulder blades up. So I want a lot of your upper back off the floor. Reach your right leg straight to the sky, firm your thigh, find length, extend your left leg long and low. Now before you start to move, tuck the pelvis and get your low back flat into the ground from the contraction of those abdominals. Okay, let's scissor switch the legs. Find the stability in the pelvis so it's not rocking around. And then we're going to twist the body towards the top leg. Twist up and over to the right, little lower down through center, up and over to the left. I want you to aim your chest to the outside of the top thigh without closing your collarbone. So I don't want you to get super rounded in your chest. Try to keep your heart open. Okay, let's go for it. Close that rib cage. We've got 10, 9, you got it, 8, 7, 6, 5, hug those abs in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bringing it to the ground, supported bridge, but it's hard, so don't worry. Last exercise, then we stretch. Feet planted, hips distance parallel, neutral spine, lift your hips up. Walk your shoulder blades together and place your hands at your low back. So you can have your fingers pointing out to the sides or towards your butt, whatever works. So it's like a little seat for your back. Open the chest up. Now drive your left foot down so it's holding you up. Extend your right leg up without the pelvis moving at all. And we're going to draw a little circle with that right leg. Okay, so make sure your pelvic bowl is not spilling around. Maintain that stability in the hips. Drive through that left foot. Breathe in and out. Okay, reverse the circles. We're here for 10, 9. Make sure that right hip's just as high as the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee, place it down. Move those elbows close to you. Keep the chest open. Drive down through that right foot. Low belly in. Left leg comes up. Check your pelvis. Don't let that left hip drop. And we have those small circles. Now go for the length of that top leg. Drive down through that right leg. And make sure there's not a ton of weight on your neck. Okay, breathe in and out. Are you ready? Here we go. Reverse it for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Super strong. Use that right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold the knee. Place the feet down. Keep your hips up. Rest your arms. Now scoop and roll through that spine, articulating your back to the mat. You did fabulous. We're going to hit one stretch. So just bring it up to kneeling for me. This is like our Eve's lunge into our split on the reformer. Step your right foot forward and wide, right underneath your right knee. So excuse me, not wide, but in line with the hip. So I just want you to inhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg.
Exhale, bend the right knee. Good, do that 2 more times. Inhale, stretch that hamstring out. Keep the spine long. Exhale, bend. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch, hold. Flex the foot. And then lengthen your chest, looking forward. Big breath in. Deep breath out. Relax the leg and step it in. Let's stretch it out over on the left. So heel and knee and hip all line up. Okay, we're in a lunge. Shift your hips back, straighten the leg, and then bend the knee. Now when you straighten your leg, if you get super rounded, reach your heart forward. Good, 1 more. Breathe in and stretch. Hold it, flex your foot, and lengthen through that heart. Hold on to all the length we created in class today. And then exhale to let it go. Thank you so much for joining me for Express Mat Pilates on your busy day. You got it in, I'm super proud of you. Now quickly hit subscribe below so you don't miss another good work hitting Express Mat Pilates. Good work hitting Express Mat Pilates on your busy day. You got it in, I'm super proud of you. Be sure to quickly hit subscribe below so you don't miss another workout, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.